lot of nuts!
Fellas, we did it. I finally have my own YouTube studio. Look, we got the Funko Pops. We got my 100K plaque down there because I made the shelves too small like a dumbass. Got all my things. I don't look completely orange because the white balance is good. This is great, man. Feels like it's missing something. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Hold on. Now it feels good. First thing first, to everybody who has subscribed to the Patreon, thank you so much for helping support this channel. Keep this show up and running. To anybody who's been asking about the Halloween cards, they are still available. If you subscribe to the Patreon at $10 or above anytime before this Friday, September 30th, you will get a hand-signed Halloween-themed card mailed to you physically. Physical cards, my handwriting, put them on your fridge, give them to your girlfriend, whatever. Second thing, don't cheat on your wife. The Try Guys, aka the Try Not to Cheat on Your Wife guys. Spoiler, they fail. Keith, Zach, Eugene, and Ned are 4 members of the collaborative YouTube group known as Weezer. Nope. Known as the Try Guys, a group that was originally formed under the BuzzFeed umbrella. It became so popular, the videos that these guys made, that they were able to buy the intellectual property and make their own YouTube channel called the Try Guys, where these guys would get together and try things. The Try Guys at this moment have just shy of 8 million subscribers on YouTube. And to remind you, they garnered their initial popularity and their views on BuzzFeed's channel. They didn't even start off on this one, and even still, they were able to get this many subs this quickly. Their content is truly some of YouTube's best, at least according to the numbers. Their classics include things such as the Try Guys get their bones cracked. The Try Guys try 400 dumplings. I'm gay. Number 4 video on their channel. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. I'm just saying when you look through the top Try Guys videos, I didn't expect to see that one as one of their challenges. Although, I guess it is called the Try Guys, so eventually you gotta try guys, I guess. On September 26th, Keemstar, surprise to nobody, posts a tweet that says that online rumors have it that the Try Guys are breaking up due to one of them allegedly cheating on their wife. And then on the 27th, the Try Guys come out with a statement saying that they will no longer be working with one of the Try Guys founders, Ned, over these cheating allegations. Now, it may be difficult to tell from the outside looking in exactly which one of these guys is the guy that cheated on his wife. I mean, if you look at the 4 of them, it's a little bit difficult to tell if these are even 4 different people. I'll let you take a quick guess. Can you guess which one of these dudes cheated on his wife? If you guessed Eugene, I'm just so, like, what? Come on. Ned is this one, and it's not only interesting that he would leave the group over these cheating allegations, but Ned, throughout the entirety of the Try Guys universe, was always the one who would be the wife-loving one, the family man, the guy who was a good husband to his wife, which has drawn comparisons to John Mulaney, who also had a tremendous amount of his comedy shtick surrounded around the concept of him having a loving Jewish wife who he loved very much, and would then also get into an infidelity case, which, you know, I guess that's really the only thing similar between these two guys. Listen, I'll be the first one to say that I don't really watch that many Try Guys videos. I don't really watch Mr. Beast or whatever other super popular, algorithmically favored videos that come on YouTube. It just all feels like the same sour blue raspberry version of a candy that I don't give a shit about. But to do my due diligence, I took the time to look into the Try Guys wiki in order to learn a little bit more about this Ned fellow. Looks like he's also known as Sex Pest. He has an affiliation with cheating. His marital status is soon to be ex-husband. It looks like as of September 2022, Ned decided to be a whore and try adultery. That's a relatable one. His gender is American, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me, as well as man whore. He is 1 foot 1 inches tall with an eye color of soulless. Wow. I didn't know he was an anime character. Now, this may just feel like the same bit of news that you hear basically every other week. Oh, big YouTuber turns out to be terrible person. What else is new? Is Jeffrey Epstein a bad babysitter? Does Bill Cosby still not have a bartending license? Why are we going over this story? It's because it's topical, okay? A lot of this stuff is coming to light recently. This news about the Try Guy scandal comes just 1 week after the Adam Levine scandal. You know, the lead singer from Imagine Dragons, or Maroon 5, or Coldplay or something. It's hard for me to keep track. But Adam Levine's story is a little bit more important, not only because he was being unfaithful to his pregnant wife, but because he committed a sin even greater than adultery. He committed cringe. Listen, I've been in a committed relationship for damn near 8 years at this point, so I'll be the first one to admit that I am the farthest thing from a smooth criminal when it comes to swooning a woman through text messages. I think the sexiest thing I've ever sent my girlfriend has been something along the lines of, "I already did the dishes." Though to be fair, it did get me laid that night. But nevertheless, when you take a look at some of the leaked DMs that women have been posting from Adam Levine, I mean, shit. His text game makes my chat messages look like 50 Shades of Grey. In a 200-year-old quote, French writer Balzac quotes, "It is quite right what they say. The three most beautiful sights in the world are a ship at full sail, a galloping horse, and a woman dancing." Truly poetic, and I cannot imagine any woman would not be swooned by the idea of her dancing being one of the three most beautiful things that anybody can see. Let's compare this to the poetic justice we see in Adam Levine's DMs. "Holy fuck, holy fucking fuck, that body of yours is absurd." A philosopher. Through and through. Listen, it's always cringe to take a look at people's private messages, you know. I see, like, so many drama YouTubers and commentary YouTubers look over the chat logs between, like, a big YouTuber and whoever they got in trouble with, and it reads incredibly cringe, but that's because it is cringe. I mean, there's no emotional connection that you have reading it months after it was sent. It's supposed to be between two people, but I still feel like when you're one of the lead singers of one of the biggest bands currently, worth $160 million, like, you don't need to, like, put your balls on the fryer, man. Just say anything. "Yo, you're kind of cute. Your beauty's like a rose. Damn, that ass fat." Like, you could leave it at that. You don't need to say shit. Like, it is truly unreal how fucking hot you are. It blows my mind. The internet exists, my dude. You haven't been on Instagram ever? Adam Levine sex like a 17-year-old before homecoming, with all the nervousness of one. His Instagram DMs read like a 6-year-old's iPad search history when their parents are away at work that they don't want to get caught with. Look at this one. What is this nonsense? This reads like Bling Bling Boy invented a robot to try and come up with sexy notes to leave in Susan Test's locker. That's what this reads like. "Adam Levine may need to see the booty. Fuck."
Ned, are there any secrets that you're hiding from us?
Don't think so.
That's a lie.
Oh boy.
Joining us again is John, the polygraph expert. John, how are you doing today? Wonderful.
So there's this clip from this anime titled "You're Under Arrest" of this anime girl just being a little flustered when confronted about something she did wrong. And she just does the most anime girl-esque, whoops, goofy me, but like I don't know why I'm trying to explain it. Here's the clip. It's the best. It's when you talk about weaponized cuteness, this is what we're talking about. There is no English expression for this. Bleh. It's the best. You could do anything. You could run over an entire orphanage full of children, and when the cops question you, just hit them with the bleh. You're good. You're good. You're out of jail. No worries.
You have been systematically killing off all of the members of the Black Hand. You have betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. Why?
There have been a number of artistic renditions of this meme with different characters from Elden Ring and One Piece and I don't know. Not every meme has some sort of deep analytical thing that I can really like divulge to you in an intellectual manner. Some of them just make me feel good. Some of them are just like, yeah, that's a good meme. I like that meme. Every time I see this meme, I'm going to click like because I like that meme and I want to show it appreciation by putting it in this video. It's just a good meme, man. I don't know what else to tell you. I will say that I feel like the reason I like this so much is because it evokes the same feeling I get when Botan does the cat face in Yu Yu Hakusho. I just watched all of Yu Yu Hakusho like last week, and every time she turns into a cat, it's the best.
Okay, Botan, what the hell kind of explanation did you give her? She thinks I'm a friggin' intern in some screwed up after-school program.
The chess world is currently taken by storm with a controversy that has 6 different vibrating methods designed for your pleasure. In early August, there was a chess tournament held in which Magnus Carlsen, widely regarded as the greatest chess player known to man, and I think currently the highest rated chess grandmaster that there is recorded history, right? Plays a game against Hans Niemann in which Hans beats Magnus, which in and of itself is a bit of a rare event. And in a post-game interview, Hans Niemann gives like the shittiest, like literally the shittiest walk-away interview. It's like he tried to mic drop or walk away from an explosion without looking back to seem like a cool guy, but the explosion was just like a toddler falling out of a kiddie pool or something.
Hans, yesterday was a terrible day for you, and today you start out with a masterpiece. How would you summarize it?
Chess speaks for itself.
Is it something special doing this against Magnus, Hans?
At the beginning of September, there was another tournament, in the third round of which these two individuals would face each other again, and Hans would beat Magnus Carlsen yet again, and this time it was like a huge deal, because with everything going around, with people thinking that he was a little bit too cocky with his first win, everybody was kind of looking down on him, thinking that he got a lucky win, and here he is beating Magnus Carlsen yet again, and at this point, speculation started to spur. Cheating allegations began to arise as soon as this event finished, at which point lots of people, including chess grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura, who you might know from watching any amount of chess on Twitch and on YouTube, pointed out that Niemann had been cheating in the past in previous tournaments, and for some reason, and again, I think this is just completely out of left field, nothing warranted this, a random Reddit user made a post in which he conspired that Niemann must have been feeding chess moves to an AI and was wearing an anal butt plug, as if there's any other type of butt plug, that would vibrate in a pattern to code tell him what the next move was. Unbelievably ridiculous, complete, like there's no reason for this to be the current active, speculative game plan that we think is how he's currently cheating. There's no evidence beyond this, but for some reason, it started to garner some attention.
That's probably a good one, right? An anal bead probably would beat the thing. I'm serious. If the engine, it would probably. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, think about it. I don't know. I told you it was a prostate massage. But I'm not an expert at that stuff.
To be fair, it is difficult to be an expert in prostate massagers as well as a grandmaster in chess. That Venn diagram doesn't overlap very frequently. However, whether due to the hilarity of this theory or the fact that it is technically plausible as a way to cheat in chess, this was the internet's going theory. On September 19th, Magnus Carlsen was scheduled yet again to play against Hans Niemann. I'm wondering, how many chess tournaments are these guys played against each other 3 separate times in like a 6-week period? Is there that much chess going on? Anyway, Magnus Carlsen is supposed to be playing against Hans Niemann again, but after playing exactly one move, he forfeits, gets up, completely leaves in an apparent sense of protest against the individual that he's playing against. Radio silence for this entire period of time, up until just last week, where Magnus Carlsen finally posts something on his Twitter saying that the reason that he left, or the reason that he doesn't want to continue playing in these organizations, is because of cheating. And he feels like more people should be doing something about cheating in chess, and while not directly, explicitly saying it, he is basically saying that he believes the reason that he lost is because Hans Niemann was cheating in one way or another, and he had cheated in the past. Chess.com did subsequently ban him after learning of the fact that he had cheated in the past. My whole thing is, why is this taking so long? How is there this much disbelief? Guys, simple solution. Just check his ass. Why is nobody saying this? You guys are chess grandmasters. You couldn't put 2 and 2 together? Rook to queen 4, check his asshole, and then we're all Gucci, right? Listen, I'm not saying that like cheating should be admired or whatever, but I'm saying there still has to be a level of skill if that's your cheating method. Like, chess is hard enough as it is, but in the middle of a chess game, I'm supposed to use my asshole, the same asshole that can barely tell apart a fart and diarrhea 80% of the time, to decipher Morse code to tell me the next move I'm supposed to be playing in a grandmaster game? Impressive, to say the least. Almost as impressive as the fact that you're not subscribed yet. Hit the button, dude. It's easier than beating Magnus Carlsen. Shout out to the Patreon boy scrolling in the back. Please consider joining if you'd like a hand-signed card sometime next week. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Spieße.